let's do it, and let's see if it adds in the appropriate modifier here.
Oh.
Wow.
It did, in fact, add in the black die.
Ah.
There is a triumph in there. That's wonderful.
Wow.
We have an advantage, and we have a success. I don't think... Well, no, the one advantage does give me something here, but let's cover everything else first, then. How about that? So we have a success.
How graphic do you want to be?
As graphic as a Wookiee with a chunk of metal strapped to his fist.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's maybe some paste left on the ground afterwards, right?
There's a green
Is that what I'm hearing?
where his head used to be.
There are untranslated Wookiee roars coming out of both his mouth and his translator box.
And you probably chuck his dismembered body back towards the other guy, which causes him to be terrified again, and he moves there, trying to get cover, and takes a shot at you, which blatantly misses. And he's completely unaware of the gank who is right next to him.
Oh boy.
If only that was green and not red.
I think we could change the colors in post. Let me handle that.
Don't worry about it.
There we go.
There you go. It is top of the round. Otho.
Okay. Shoot it, don't let me down. And sorry, if you don't move, you can aim?
Yep.
Okay, so she's going to aim to get that one blue.
Okay. You also get a second blue because of the boost that Taryn got on that last shot.
Okay, so 2 blue, 1 purple. Let's let her rip. Nice. Well, it's only one left.
Goraz, it's all up to you. You get a boost die. As this guy becomes aware of the blaster fire going around him, he moves closer into Goraz, not really seeing who he was there.
I mean,
what is the crit range on that fusion cutter?
That's a 3. It is a sharp mechanical instrument.
But wait.
Oh, 2 purple. Sorry.
Yeah, 2 purple.
Yeah, that might unfortunately change a little bit.
If only melee were so easy. That
you can at least go up to the top and roll 2 individual purple dice with a dice roller.
Oh, true. Rip. Got 2.
So you still got 2 advantages and a success. So what's the crit rating?
It's like a 3.
Yep, 3.
Oh, I was just going off the first roll. Do you want to use the second roll?
Oh, I think the second was like the attempt to fix it.
Yeah, the second was the attempt to fix it. The first one was the actual roll itself. But
5 damage hit regardless.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the crit rating on that?
3.
Yep, it's factored into the macro right there.
Oh, right there, yeah. So you don't quite have enough advantages to crit. But you could burn them.
Oh, that is actually a fair point. The two
No,
purples are threats.
Yeah. But you got 3 advantages, so that's... Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, there we go. Now we've solved the mystery.
So you still do your base damage, which is your brawn plus the fusion cutter, right? Or is it just 5? I think it's just 5. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
To use a 4
Crunchy.
bloody.
Oh, I have attacks with the fusion cutter.
Is the fusion cutter from the Edge of the Empire book?
Not that bad. Oh.
Looking at Force and Destiny.
Use the Force. Act on instinct with your internet connection. There, we'll attempt to reconnect. Let's see if it works.
Let's try without video for a minute.
Does change up the overlay a little bit.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, right. There we go. Now I have to pause this. Oh, right. There we go. Okay, how's that?
Well, we can hear you.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
So I believe then that is everyone else has missed, and now it's my turn to miss. That sound right?
Yes, it is their turn actually.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to hit after they went, and then our team went.
You're right. You're right.
Yep, I'm at the bottom of the order. I will do a maneuver to engage this person. Is there a bonus for flanking an individual?
No.
All right, so I have 2 purple dice. I have no extra advantages at the moment, I believe. Actually,
you do.
Oh, I do. Okay, I have 1 blue. I have 2 purples, and I have slightly broken knuckle dusters.
Oh.
What is all this?
Oh.
This is a huge failure with a net positive. Okay.
He trips as he's smashing your face into the ground.
That is an incredibly unfortunate roll.
Pretty cool, though.
Okay. We just got a couple things we're handling on the side here too, everybody.
So okay, yeah, you miss, but so he sees you coming and he just dives out of the way, but he comes to here and on top of this, and he's basically standing on that platform that's probably a meter high, and that's going to allow Otho to have all 3 of those boost dice.
Ooh, maybe she could actually hit something with those boost die. She either doesn't hit anything at all or instantly kills it. There's no in between.
I mean, I'm fine with both.
Yeah.
I mean, I was hoping Theta would get the last one, so you all crit and kill something.
That's what I was thinking too. But is it her turn now?
It is Otho's turn.
Okay. 3 blue, here I come. Let's see that crit fail, boys.
Yeah, Goras keeps his hands clean.
Are you fucking kidding me? Ah! Yes! Oh! It's good.
Maybe he surrenders because he's terrified.
The air around him is blaster. So he's like,
I give up. But you have to say that with how you spend those advantages. I can't just have you.
Yeah.
I can't just tell you that that's how you're spending them. So
he's not up against a wall, but I was gonna say she blasts the Trandoshan shaped outline around him, and that causes him to surrender, or even just flee.
I mean, either one of those is an option, but fleeing would only be like 2 or 3 advantages. Surrendering is what I would say 5 advantages would be worth.
So if he surrenders, we can rob him. We always ask where he come from. Okay, yeah, get him to surrender. Stick him up.
Give me a second to switch again.
Okay.
See if I can get better connection this time.
Everybody do the camera shuffle.
Is that better?
And we did it.
Yes.
Welcome back.
It worked.
But that did reshuffle the cameras. Sorry, man.
Well, it did put them back where they were in the first place.
Okay, good. So yeah, this guy mutters something about the Huntmaster is with you and nonsense like that, and he's saying something like, let me prove to the Huntmaster that I'm, that I have value.
Give me that, and I'm just gonna swipe the gun out of his hand while he's saying all of that. Just as he's surrendering.
Yeah, I mean he drops the gun, so it's not in his hand anymore.
I mean, Otho's had enough knowledge that she does actually know what he's talking about. She's just gonna kind of come up, and it's just like, well, surrendering on this hunt means you'll have more, so there's that at least.
Yes.
He put you up to this.
We've been watching this ship.
Who did you hope to find?
And he points at Otho.
Wow, that's strange. I don't know what I did to deserve any scrutiny.
Well, now I'm a little upset. I thought I was the popular one. How come they like you so much?
I think it's just a thing, like, I'm not covered in fur, they're not covered in fur. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, it's one of those furless things.
Yeah.
I wouldn't understand.
Although, yeah, you're probably just there as a bonus. Like, the whole cultural thing. Yeah, that's a shame.
Mechanics-wise, it wasn't your check that generated all those threat.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta respect the DACA.
Okay.
Well, Otho, they're after you. What do you want to do with them?
Well, I mean, Oseworthy hunt, that's kind of a compliment, I guess. But, Well, I mean, you failed in your hunt, so technically that means we've succeeded in our hunt of hunting you as you hunted us, so why don't you hand over some of your credits as recompense? And we can just forget this all happened.
Careful, you're gonna make him dizzy too.
Coercion check.
Okay. Let's... Any situational advantages, considering he has been bested?
Sure.
Okay. So one blue from that?
Let's give you 2.
Nice.
Very cool. Oh, I forgot our coercion's actually
is a red and a purple.
Okay.
Still a tough customer.
Because he's got discipline.
Looks like it'll take a while to show up, fellas. Yeah, it's odd that it's doing this.
Maybe it's you have to refresh or something.
Maybe. Might as well try. Quick. It's easy. They go.
Oh, he's aware of that, Gorez.
Hey, there. Yes! There's a
Oh.
success! Oh. Jeez. I can see this an absolute win.
He hands over the cred stick.
Fought well. I'm sure you'll find successful hunts elsewhere. Now, please, get out of here. Just forget this ever happened. Drag away your friend's bits. Sorry about your space dog. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
get out of here, loser.
Yeah.
And he goes away.
All right.
Yeah, and yeah. After that, she's gonna kind of start kneading her temples a little bit. And gonna check how many credits are on the stick. Can she tell?
Yeah, so the way it works, you just hit the button on it, and it lights up the balance, and there are 30 credits.
Not bad.
Oh, cool. He did have some pocket change. And these guys had like 2 guns. What should I write down?
So these are heavy blasters.
Heavy blasters.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chuck them into a little bag here and go, well, I can see why now you thought it was a bad idea.
Gorez, make a perception check. 1 purple and an advantage.
What do your eagle eyes see?
Hey, congratulations. You've gotten the Ultho curse. Advantages with no success.
Okay. You see a oh, you are aware that there are people moving away that didn't engage.
Nice.
Well, guys, let's start breaking apart this ship. It's unlocked, right?
And someone
Unlocked,
should...
meaning there's a lightsaber through the portal.
Crawl in, boys.
Wonderful. Well, yeah, well, time to crawl in and actually extend the landing platform.
Yeah. You guys go in and start working with that. I think I'm gonna keep an eye out, just to make sure nobody comes back.
Sure. We'll call you if we need you. So, I'll slither on into the ship. And I imagine our small pack of friends will also probably be patiently awaiting to disassemble this.
Okay, go ahead and make a computers check, Goraz. What specifically are you trying to do?
Watch him swoosh right in.
Okay. So you're probably going to try to get past the firewalls then, right? The security protocols. Okay. So this is going to be 2 reds and a purple. Actually, there is a droid bit brain.
It's just an astromech somewhere in the garbage.
So there's the astrogation is done through droid. Okay. Wow. That just happened,
Wow.
folks.
Triumph and despair. This is exciting.
Ah, Hackerman.
Interesting. Okay, so the success comes from your raw talent, your raw ability. The advantage comes from your proficiency. Okay. So, wow. You are able to activate or get past everything. You are inundated with data. The despair is that even though you've bypassed their security protocol to get access to the computers, the data itself is encrypted using ciphers. If only you knew a Sith.
Wow. Pretty wild.
The triumph is that you got through everything. And yeah, it's when you decrypt it, it'll be really cool. I need to take 1 second to open my apartment door.
And in the meanwhile, I'm plugging in these heavy blaster stats. Crit 3's really nice, everybody.
I like heavy blaster pistols.
Yep. Technically, those 2 pistols, each of them is worth 700 credits.
Wow. Probably not that much on resale, but still.
Also,
oh yeah, totally.
You do find some other information, the stuff that was going to be there as well. You find basically this guy's journal. And he talks about how his plan, his contingencies, in case things go bad. And he specifically mentions that he was going to leave a spare lightsaber. And he describes that container that you were basically standing in front of.
Yeah, take a look at the journal on one hand, take a look down at the container with the other, and I imagine one of us is just going to slowly open it up, and inside is nothing.
No, there's a lightsaber. Like, you basically, if you'd have kicked the paper covering it to the side, you would have found it.
Jeez.
And in fact, Otho realizes that it must have been shadowed because you had the perfect line of sight to see it.
I don't know.
No,
Guess it
Otho
didn't
has not come in, but I'm assuming that you've gone out to...
Yeah, we probably have the ramp down, and we're probably going to walk out and go, man, look how cool this is. This looks like a fortune right here.
So like they walk out holding the lightsaber, and she's gonna be like,
Yeah, Kora's just playing with it.
Well, no, because, right, if you look at this map, Otho is here. The lightsaber was there.
Oh, wow.
I was right there.
Like, you all just walked right past it and didn't see it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we're...
let's go ahead and make some mechanics checks and see what... Now, you guys didn't even take any damage, did you? No, yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I took 2 points.
4 points, right?
I think you said the other one
two
didn't.
point
Okay,
points.
there we go. Boop, boop. 4. Bam, corrected.
So, wait. So, has the lightsaber been produced? Is the lightsaber in hand?
Yeah, it's in Goris's hands right now. He's gonna look how cool it is. We've had a lightsaber.
Wow, that seems pretty bad. Can I take a look at that real quick?
Now you'll poke your eye out with it.
Maybe not. Bet.
Truly, Goraz, you're just a master of the craft, aren't you? You've been holding out on us. You've been Jedi all along, huh?
I'll give you the 30 credits I pulled off that Trandoshan. And I'll throw in... That seems like a square deal to me. Well, I got all this information right here from my previous expedition to this ship. Should be enough star chart information to get us pretty much whoever we want.
What about the stuff you found, Goraz?
I think he has something in mind.
Yeah.
I'm going to translate this?
Yeah, I think he's passing you over the Sith encrypted logs.
That's like,
So it's not encrypted, it's enciphered.
Cipher.
Okay. Would this be a cipher she is familiar with, stalking the archives? Like, is it a reasonably well-used one?
Let's see.
Lore, you said? You're a bit crunchy right now.
broke up.
Oof,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's breaking up again.
Yeah. Can just hear like single words right now.
Just gotta give a little bit of time.
Yep. This too will pass.
Fiber was
Oh no. Gonna
Uh,
disc. Oh. Oh. There we go.
He instant transmission
Yeah.
to the button.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
yeah. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So the last thing I heard was. Well, the last thing I heard was me explaining asking if I had any familiarity with it, and I believe you said make a lore check.
Make a lore check.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
Average, upgraded once.
Okay, so that's 2 purple and
No, I'm gonna spend a destiny point to make it two red.
ooh. Okay. Well,
Do you want to
let's
spend
go.
one to counteract that?
You know what? Sure, let's use one. Okay, so let's use one light side to counteract that, I guess, because that's legal, right? Is it?
Not really. You're not
Okay.
supposed to do the bouncing.
It's
right?
like to like flip flop between like when
Yeah,
one person
that
uses it.
makes sense.
Yeah, that would make no sense. Okay, so let us fail. We got him, boys!
That's 2 successes. Now, just because you succeed, it doesn't mean that you instantly have access to it. So it's going to take some time, and you got 2 successes, so it's going to work. But because you didn't get any advantages or triumphs, it's going to take some time.
Yeah, so eventually. So yeah, he's like, oh, can you decipher this? She's gonna kind of take it and look at it. It's like, huh. Eventually, yeah, I think I could get into it. It's a cipher that I am familiar with. But will you actually give me the lightsaber if I do?
You trust him.
Do I?
Hmm? I mean,
This is more of an agreement.
Unless he doesn't want to be dependable, I don't know. I won't take that away from him.
I mean,
It sounds like a
all
fair
right.
trade to me, Goraz.
I will decipher it, and then you give me the lightsaber, and we're all good. Okay. Very well. She's gonna kind of take the case. All right. Well, that's my job for the next couple days.
Good, at least you got something to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna figure out how valuable this scrap is gonna be. Alright, come on, Goraz, we gotta start taking this apart. And I think we're all just gonna get to work then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess if there's also anything just valuable lying around the ship too, we probably pick that up, but I'm gonna guess there's probably not, right?
There is there's a protocol droid on the ship.
Oh. Oh, right, that was probably the one doing some of the astrogation, wasn't it?
No, that was a different droid.
Oh, okay, so there's 2 droids on the ship. Hey!
The protocol droid, though, is not even remotely tied into any of the systems, so...
Understandable.
And you basically, as you're going around, you find this droid cowering in the corner.
Hey, buddy. Come on out.
You're not going to dismantle me, are you?
Oh, of course not. You're way more valuable in one piece. Come on. You don't need to be on this hunk of junk any longer. No one's come back for it.
And he comes out, waddles out, and is like, I am 2v98. Servant droid of the Sith Empire.
Oh, all right then. Well, 2V, congratulations. You are officially salvage.
Hey, buddy,
Fifth
you're my
Empire
property now.
is no longer involved in this.
I guess I will have to process this.
You'll have plenty of time to, don't worry. You're going to come on board our ship, and we're going to take you to a nice new home. Oh, and tell that little one over there to come with us, too.
If I take it my old master is no longer alive?
Terran will sort of think about this for it, scratch his chin, kind of... I'm pretty sure.
Probably, yeah.
Then there's no reason for you to miss this. And he walks over to the captain's quarters, basically. The suite for the VIP. And he hits some codes and it basically opens up, and there's a set of basically the equivalent of armored robes.
Yeah, Terran just kind of like whistles a little bit, like, man, this is some real Jedi business here. I guess it's still valuable.
It's black. Let's be honest.
An edgy Jedi.
Jedi, Sith, they're the same thing.
They do the
Terran
wibbly and
out
his big
loud.
sword. Like, and it's just kind of in the background.
Okay, I'm gonna switch back. Hopefully.
Okay.
Those some good robes, though. Me no lie. Looking pretty tasty.
Tasty robes. Is that what humans do these days?
Is that better?
No, you know what I mean.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and just pat 2V on the back and go, 2V, you're already my best friend. Did I tell you that?
And he starts wandering around, basically opening up secret compartments and all sorts of little things that you guys have missed. And let's make a mechanics check, though, just to make sure that.
Okay. This is a mechanic check to salvage the rest of the ship.
Yep. So this is a combined check. So the way assisting works in this game is you basically build one dice pool for the entire group, and you take the best characteristic and the best rank, and you combine them. And then whoever doesn't have any ranks or isn't, if let's say that Goraz has the best roll, he, then you guys just add boost dice.
Okay. I'm going to say I'm reasonably confident Goraz probably has the best roll. I have 2 in my attribute and nothing in mechanics.
Okay. I have 3 in my attribute.
Goraz, are you actually taking control of this check, or are you just...
Probably taking control.
Assuming direct control.
Okay, awesome. So add 2 boost dice plus upgrade one of your green to a yellow, because 2V is helping you, and you have that droid there as well. The other droid that is actually connected to the systems.
It's awfully cooperative of them, really.
No. Boost dice are the blue dice. And you're upgrading the check and not the difficulty. Oh, simple. I just want to see the number of successes and advantages and stuff you get.
So is that 0 or 1?
0.
0.
No
Cool.
purple. Yep, exactly.
That's a lot of advantages.
Okay, excellent. So it takes you a week to salvage the ship. Everything is just, I mean, it's a well-oiled machine. You guys are just rocking it. You would have sworn that it would have taken a month at least because the ship is so packed with technology. Just oiled enough.
Yeah.
And in that time, you are able to decrypt the data.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what does it say? Of course, she's going to take a look.
Do you look at it before you hand it to Goraz, or do you just hand it to Goraz?
She's going to look at it beforehand. Just make sure there's nothing too incriminating.
And you gotta read it to be able to translate it. So.
Of course. To decipher it. Oh.
Ooh, sending a secret message.
Some spicy info.
Oh boy. Don't worry, I'll show Arthur what a bet is. We'll play a little Pazak.
What is gambling?
Well, it's where we'll play a game and then I'll win and I'll take your money.
I don't like this game.
Well, welcome to gambling. Someday you could be good enough at it that you get to take other people's money.
I think the threat of having my arms torn off is a bit of a disadvantage for playing this game.
Well, that's the implicit threat, you see. There's layers, you know.
The implication.
Transaction or two.
Well, the thing is, I was using the slang of the young folk where you said, I bet I could swing this lightsaber real good. And I said, bet. The fact that I could swing it better. But then I thought, actually getting my hands on the lightsaber is probably a bit of a better idea. Which I did. Oh,
so there's more data than what I just sent you, but that's one piece of information that you would definitely catch your attention.
Okay. Okay. Well, that information is of value, so it should be worth trading a lightsaber for. And it's nothing.
Well, there's more data than that.
Yeah. That's the relevant information. Let's just.
The majority of the data is, in case you're the only one that survives, you will need to have access to these encryption protocols.
Okay, that's definitely useful. Yeah, so.
And then it says, obviously, the only copy of the data pad is in her possession.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
So make sure when you kill her,
Fine.
Don't lose that data.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Now, when you say give me the cipher, do you mean the deciphering technique that I use to decode this? If so, well,
No,
let's see if it's cipher.
I mean, you look at this, because this is basically like, well, I'll just give you like the metagaming idea of how difficult it would be to decipher this. It would be 5 red and a purple.
Wow.
This is some intense encryption. It's encrypted with encryption on top of cipher. Then that's encrypted, and then it's all codes and key phrases underneath that as well.
So what I'm hearing is if we have enough people typing on the same keyboard to give dice to it, we can totally do it.
But you also have no idea where that data pad is.
No, that data pad is... Well, I kind of have some idea of where that might be, but I don't really want to go there.
Oh,
But
you still got it and you're going to trade it.
You definitely know that somebody would pay for this information.
Definitely. So for the... for the cipher method itself, I suppose the trade can be sent through. She's gonna, I don't know, make a little. From what I understand, Goraz wants the Sith decryption method. That
he wants the data that's on that, right?
Well, no, technically, what he wants is the cipher used to get into the data.
Can you translate this?
Yeah, I say yes. And now I've got the data, so you want the data? Here it is. On this translated tab.
Yeah. Do you change it? If you want him to trust you and you want to trust him, you probably ought to keep it all on there.
Yeah, and like it's not a bombshell in any means to them anyway.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll hand it all over without changing it. So there you go. The glowy stick handed over.
So pretty much the first thing that it's like the cover letter.
Kristen Crayon. I didn't have a permanent marker. Don't bully me. Let's put this item down.
And I guess the question is, what is Goraz going to do with that information?
Do you let him know that it's basically the telling this person that the data pad that Shellis has is encrypted with this encryption?
Okay, so wait. So the data on this thing that we currently have is primarily information regarding where another data pad is with more information on a decryption on it.
No. What it is it's the encryption and decryption algorithm required to translate the data pad's information for that network.
Okay, so this data pad, so this
is
the key to open another data pad. Okay, very cool. Yes.
Sith always did like working in circles like that.
So this isn't actually information in of itself. It's a little bit of information and then a specific program used to access another cache of information, which is apparently valuable. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're aware of Sith politics enough to know, and I'm pretty sure that all of you are.
There's some infighting.
That the fight in that hotel that caused the hotel to be destroyed was what this is referring to. And the Ackley that it's mentioned is the Ackley that tore down an entire block of buildings.
Mm-hmm. That didn't work out too great.
Well, I mean, we're here.
Who would have known? Okay. Yes.
Well, the Shellis person sounds interesting. Let's make sure to never have to encounter her face to face.
Yes.
Do you give any more information?
That is probably a good idea. From what I heard, she's very dangerous.
Yeah, I guess I want to go around waving that glow stick in her face.
No.
Have you told them what you've seen on the cameras?
Oh, yeah. She's here. She's operating the robots and also living in the hotel right now. Or at least based out of there. Yeah, apparently so. Or she's gotten control of them somehow.
I guess it makes sense if she's technically considering herself as running the area and these are her robots. She's just sprucing it up then, isn't she?
I suppose so.
I guess that's one mystery down.
But why here?
That's a good question. This place is kind of, well, the worst, honestly. There's nothing valuable here. It's just us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing of value in Narshada.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, no one ever comes to Narshada because there's something for them to gain.
Nah.
They're here to lose it all. Gambling.
Okay. Time to inspect this lightsaber. Anyway.
Alright, well, you can go wave that around. Just be careful not to cut something off with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to remember how lightsaber. There we go. I assume it is the basic lightsaber, correct?
Yeah, it is. It is a Ilum crystal, red, of course.
Mm-hmm. Is actually like an Ilum crystal, as in the actual like modification itself is Ilum, or is it just like a generic crystal?
So that's the basic lightsaber. Contains kyber crystal.
I was just confused because the Ilum crystal is actually technically a little bit different in the in this thing right here, which is I don't know why, because it's like tons of crystals come from Ilum. But anyway, yeah, I was a bit confused by that, but basically, yes.
In the modern, right, the movie era, Ilum crystals are very rare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whereas they're more prominent now. So it's not a synthetic crystal.
No.
Oh, nice. Ooh, that crit range is good.
It's 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So Goraz pretty sure that this cipher is more valuable to Shellis than probably anything on this ship.
Money. Risk of death, but money.
Are you gonna just drop by Terran and try to convince them of some money?
I mean, and it's been established that Shellis has no way of opening the data pad in her possession as well, right? Except for this.
you are not actually able to make that jump of logic, but it would definitely be a lot easier to have that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me just. Also, the lightsaber itself, it's probably just like a backup, right? It's just like a little thing. Like it's not definitely not a Sith's primary weapon. This one, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. It's definitely the equivalent of a cheap old, wouldn't say a toy, but there's nothing special about it. It is a basic lightsaber.
Mm-hmm. It works. Let's go.
Does it? Have you tried it?
Does it work?
Yes, it does work.
Yes! Okay. Yeah.
That
Ladies and
orchestral
gentlemen.
moment on your own in like whatever room you have.
Yeah,
music
pretty much.
swells, zoom
Like,
comes
wow! My very own lightsaber. Very cool.
I mean, yeah, it's probably worth a lot of money to a lot of people who are now dead.
Yeah. I know. Let's mark this.
Are you going to want to try to figure out if there's other buyers?
Oh, for the decryption stuff?
Yeah. I'm responding to Goraz's text.
Oh, is he? I was talking to you directly. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, right there. For some reason, it was all zoomed up.
No, you are pretty sure that it's just for the data of that network.
Mm-hmm.
I would suppose then if you got the data that this data is pointing to, that would probably be more generally valuable.
Yeah, that data is very valuable.
Otherwise, I guess like holding this around, you'd just be like the guy with a golden arrow over his head waiting for someone to come by for the quest.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I guess that's the question. Does Goraz want to go confront Otho over that? Ooh, we got Theta deep in thought. What?
I think he's really wishing that he had his microphone working.
This is how y'all. I want to read into you. I want to get the raw Theta emotion here.